Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Camilo. This is my daughter Natalia. She's 12 years old. She's really embarrassed of the camera at the moment, so we'll skip that intro. 03 Lexus GX 470. We've had it for about a week. We bought it with 82,000 miles. So far, so good. Before I dive in and do all these upgrades with the suspension and the airbag delete and lights and upper control arms and struts and shocks and sway bar links and tie rods and so on and so forth, I wanted to get a good indication of where we're at. So yesterday I went out with my two brother-in-laws to the city of Wildomar. It's an OHV park, and it handled beautifully on stock. The only downfall is obviously the tires. I only had to put her in 4x4 low one time. Never really had to use my center differential. Other than that, it was just regular four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. And she did great. I kept up with 4Runners and Tacomas. A few people on the trails, they were surprised. They were like, that's not bad that you cleared that. Pretty impressive stock. So eventually the upgrade will come, yeah, but we're just getting our kicks in for the day. Being in SoCal, we're over here off the 15 freeway and the 210. Just north of the 210 is the exit off Sierra. We're gonna hit this trail we found online. There's a pretty cool little run on All Trails. Pretty cool app. If you hit the OHV option, it gives you you know, a list of trails for off-road capability. So we're gonna hit Coldwater Canyon via Lytle Creek, filling up at the gas station. We're about, I don't know, 15 minutes out, you know, Sunday afternoon we're gonna head out for a couple hours and see where it takes us. So stay tuned for some fun. All right. All right, there she is, 03 GX470. We're in Southern California, just off the 15 and the 210. We're about to start a little ascent into Lytle Creek. So far, so good. It was a little bit rough getting here. We went down into the creek bed as opposed to taking the trail on the side of the hill there. So next time we'll probably stay up on the road. But this was pretty cool. Really rough. We had to take it slow, 5 miles an hour. But as you can see, there's snow up in there. Starting to get cold. There's a few trails. We're not going to be out here too much longer because it looks like the sun might be setting soon. But this is her, fully stock, literally 1 week old. I have the compressor on the highest setting, which gives me, I don't know, like an inch and a half in the back. Airbags work fine, so that's going to be difficult to revert to a lift kit. But definitely I'm gonna need some you know, some Toyo or KO2s with some rims, because these tires, you know, this vehicle is capable, but it could do a whole lot better with the new set of you know, 33s, good maybe 285s. But this is her, you know. she's capable and she's comfortable. So this is it. Rubicon. So we just pulled over on the way down. We really didn't make it too far up because as you can see, the sun's starting to come down. But I just wanted to show you guys a cool feature about this GX470 for those that are contemplating what it can do. This thing is very capable of you know, this type of terrain for sure. Although uncomfortable, it's fully capable. Because one of the options that I really like are their airbags. So you got 3 options. You got low, neutral, and high. Right now it's in high. Literally right before we hit the mountain, those lights came on, so I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that. Might be a gas tank. I think it's throwing a code maybe for the evap system. And then the bottom left, tire pressure monitor system. Nothing's wrong. I might have to just do a delete. Saw a few guys on YouTube showing how you could do a delete, but as you can see, you have a few options here. It's in the race position. If I go back to neutral, it starts dropping air. If you guys can see that, it starts leveling off. Tolly, do me a favor, baby. Hit that up button. That one. Hit up. The up arrow. Yeah. Yes. So there you go. It's gonna go back up. You hear the air compressor kick on. It's lifting. So that I forget what the owner's manual says, but that let's flip this around real quick. Let's see if that's better. All right, cool. Yeah, so that, you know, inch and a half, you know, from the factory setting from the airbags. Yesterday in Wildemar at the OHV little park, and today here doing stuff like this, it gave me that much extra clearance and comfort. So that's what I'm contemplating, doing away with that when I do my lift. If anybody knows of a workaround where I could utilize the compressors in the back and the airbag system in the rear, as opposed to deleting the pump, deleting the bags, and installing you know, coils in the rear, let me know. But all of that, all the maintenance, all the upgrades that I'm going to do along this process, I'm going to continue to update you guys. I freaking love this car so far. This thing's capable. Right now it's the soccer mom car. But if anybody knows off-roading, they respect it for what it can do. Right now it looks, you know, total soccer mom luxury, but I can't wait to bigger tires, do a lift, and be able to go off-roading in luxury. So that was my goal from the start. I want to still be able to, when we do commute to different campsites or, you know, light tow, I want to still be able to do it in comfort and luxury. That was my goal. And then be able to still have all-wheel drive, you know, with high and low and a center locking diff when need be, is just, you know, that's like different layers of protection, you know, in case you get stuck. So what I'm learning is, you know, regular drive is all-wheel drive. And if that doesn't work, I dropped it like I did yesterday. I dropped it down in third. That didn't work. Dropped it down in second. That didn't work. go to neutral, drop it in low. That worked. Low gear got me out of the rut on stock tires. A few people commented, they're off to the side drinking a beer. They're like, dude, that's impressive for stock tires on that vehicle. My brother-in-law commented, he's like, he was behind me in his 4Runner, all tricked out. Shout out Mario. You know, he was the one that has been sort of guiding me on what to do, what not to do. That is a good vehicle indeed. It's not. So shout out Mario. He has a bad-ass 4Runner. There'll be videos of that, I'm sure. But back to my point, I didn't even need to take it to the next level, which would be the locking different, the center locking diff. So as you can see, you have all-wheel drive, drop it down to third, drop it down to second, for low, and then, you know, center locking differential. You got 5 options to climb if you're ever in a rut and you ever get stuck. So that's awesome. That's awesome to be able to have those in your back pocket with your family, you know, in a vehicle like this. So I just wanted to jump out and show you a little bit of the scenery before it gets too dark. Couldn't make it up the hill today. We might come out here in the next couple weeks and go from there. But until then, thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, just, you guys know what to do. See you on the next video. All right, peace.